To the True Mark. My name is C. Reben, and this is Christina, and we're here to talk about just everyday things in life, like changes that happen to us, and the growth of the spirit, and actually about the wolves in sheep's clothing and sheep's in wolves' clothing. Like, what does it stand for? Like, I mean, it's like myself when I was a rough character. I had, like troubled life or whatever. So I was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, I mean, I was kind of like I said, troubledness. But now I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing. So I'm trying to give meaning to this Bible here, the True Mark edition of the Holy Bible, of the NLT, and then the Book of John of the NLT, and trying to give it some meaning. And once it has meaning, it's going to have a purpose. And the purpose is that it enlightens your spirit. When your spirit's enlightened, you become more positive in life. It's like my buddy, like I've been meeting him, and I give him a Book of John constantly for years. And I met him today, actually. He came here and spoke with me, and he's going out there. He's actually healing people. He's going out and healing people, and I told him, well, he came and got a lot of these little books, and I told him, when you heal them, give them a little book and tell them how it's done. Because if you're just healing anybody, the person that's healed, their sickness could get worse, because then they feel they're healed, so they could do whatever they want. The same thing what they're doing now, that made them sick. So by having that purpose and the spiritual awakening and the energy, the keys that you live by, like, I mean, and then when they get healed, they get how do you put it, a broader view of stuff. So, like, when he goes out and heals people, he's going to give a little book, but like, he took it the wrong way at one time too, and he ended up going into the hospital. But he's out now. He realizes that that spirit is strong, and by living by the keys and living by John 1-21, it controls the spirit. So he'll have more of a control after he heals somebody. He could talk to him better and voice out things more. And would you like to say anything?
Not exactly.
Okay, well, anyways, this is like our second video. That other video we did, my friend, I asked him what he thought. He said it was terrible, and I said, well, because he said I should be writing things on paper, and I believe not to, because I want my spirit to be freely speaking. And I understood him though, and I told him the next time I seen him, and I said that my mind was stronger than my spirit before, but now my spirit's stronger than my mind. So when I go to try to think of something, it confuses my spirit, because my spirit's really strong now, and it gets stronger every time I live by reading John 1-21 the way it's designed to do, and that's what I bring in more to people, and I'm trying to show them that this book does have meaning. But if I just gave you just a book, if it doesn't have nothing, it's just a book. But when you create the meaning of the book, it has a purpose. And you understand?
Yeah.
And so then our spirits there's no limit to your spirit. So it by living by the keys, like this where it says that 100%er, and it's because of how you live John 1-21, and it sequentially, and you're doing it sequentially and constantly, you're feeding, and you constant feeding. So what happens when you're fed? you become more brighter. Like, I mean, you could absorb the world. The world's a big place, but there's so much opportunity out there. And before, I used to be stuck in a circle, just in the ring. I couldn't get out of the box. So now I'm outside of the box. And that's because my spirit's alive and well and strong. So, and anyways, like, and and it goes even with this camera, like our videos that we've done in the past were blurry and blank. We went to a store and I asked the store guy for the best camera out there, and I assumed he gave us the best one because I asked him for the best one, and I didn't know anything about it. And the same guy that told me my video was crazy, he gave us this camera to try, and here we are, we're trying it. And again, if you're not tapped into stuff, like even with the camera and stuff, I didn't have the knowledge. So I trusted somebody, a store owner, to give us the right equipment. They didn't give us the right equipment because either they weren't in spirit there, they just assumed just this guy's trying to do a YouTube, we'll just give him something, just to pass it through, and then he'll have to come back, get more, and upgrade. Well, we wanted the best at the first because we want to give you the best that we can. And maybe this ain't the best at this time, but it will come to it at one time or another. And sooner or later.
It's all a work in progress.
Yes, work in progress, like she's saying. And is there anything else, or?
No.
I'm kind of still stuck in words and stuff too, because my mind is getting entrapped with my spirit, and if I let my spirit flow, it will flow, and we could, talk more about the right things. But this is like the True Mark News, like even with like the guy out there healing people now. Like, I mean, it's real, and he is doing it, but I mean, he needs the right tools, because I mean, if it could go the wrong way, like I could heal people too. I know I can, but I want to make sure that you have the right tools in your hands, so when it does happen, you do the right thing and go in the right direction. So till next time.